So this is one of the financial nerve centers in Lower Manhattan where there is a great deal of activity every day. There are trading rooms. There is, as we said, an exchange. Commodities are traded there. It's an environment where now a couple things are going to be called into question. One, the viability of some of the client firms to make good on whatever outstanding transactions they had prior to today. To the extent that financial activity is impaired, permanently impaired at the World Trade Center, that may have a feedback effect elsewhere. We should point out that the financial market response around the world today was dramatic. We saw stocks drop somewhere between 6 and 8% in Europe today. Gold prices spiked up rather dramatically in overseas markets. And then we also had oil go up more than $3 a barrel on the world oil markets as well. So the effects, not just to the financial markets themselves, but to the economy, are being questioned and analyzed all around the world this evening, Matt.
And of course, we've heard that the markets here in this country were closed today. We've been told they'll be closed again tomorrow. I mean,
exactly.
How long can we expect them to be shut down until they can get up and running again?
Well, there are so many sensitive issues to be dealt with, not the least of which will be security for the participants in those marketplaces downtown, the New York Stock Exchange being the principal exchange in Lower Manhattan. It is likely, one would assume, that because of the worry that disrupting the financial markets could be worse than letting them open up and respond to the situation, that tomorrow may be the only day on which the various exchanges are closed. That remains to be seen, and there will be a decision tomorrow as to whether or not the New York Stock Exchange will remain closed beyond Wednesday. Latin American markets, for instance, will decide tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Time whether or not to open as scheduled. There will be regular trading in Tokyo tonight. So financial regulators, policymakers will be deciding over the next several hours whether to allow the markets to respond to this catastrophe and let them take their course. The biggest question right now is how this event is going to affect consumer psychology in this country, and will this terrorist attack create a level of uncertainty and possibly even panic among consumers that they really